What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. That's my coffee brewing right now. I'm just getting up here on the West Coast. Got another round of big meetings today, but I've got to get out a ton of content right now, and it's Luna Classic taking over the crypto world, as we know. And in this video, I want to talk about taking profits, and this is very, very important. We talk about it a lot here on the channel. Everybody has a different plan, and I'm going to give you a couple different strategies here in this video. Hopefully one aligns with the way you're thinking about this and helps you with another perspective as Luna Classic continues to make huge strides. We've seen it all the way up into the high sevens in the last 24 hours. However, when do you take profits, right? That's a big question. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. I'm here every single day for you. If you want to help the lunatics grow in numbers, hitting the like button helps because then it gets pushed up in the algorithm and more people come into the ecosystem. My coffee's ready. Perfect timing because we are jumping into the charts. Now, speaking of taking profits, here in the last hour, we have seen some profit taking right in here. This thing got all the way up to the 5-9 range, almost into the sixes, and then people took profits. Okay, same thing happened at the fours as well. If you'll notice, back in here, we got up to about the 4-8 range. People took profits right in here yesterday before we, built this thing all the way back up into the high fives. So right now, the technicals look super strong. The oscillators are pretty neutral right now after the last 1 hour chart, but still the moving averages showing everything a buy across the board. Luna Classic right now just entered the fives. Now people will probably buy up this dip. We're up about 14% in the last 24 hours, but you can see this was a big profit taking point right here into the high fives. Pretty much anytime we're setting all-time highs, in my opinion, is a good time to slowly take profits. Now, depending on when you got in, okay, what I like to say is have a plan along the way. So maybe that's price points. Maybe you map out price points, and at various price points, when the price of Luna Classic gets to certain levels, you take, let's say, 10% profits off the table. Always start with your initial investment. Again, not financial advice here. I'm just giving you how I think about it. Now, initially, once I get into an asset and I go up roughly about 80 to 100%, let's say, especially with something like this that's moving so fast, I like to take the initial investment and about 10% off the table. Why do I do that? Well, it's pretty simple because then we've won the trade. No matter what, we've won the trade. Then you can sleep easy at night. Then you can have a plan from there to slowly drip profits out of Luna Classic along the way. Now, some people may look at this as simply a lottery ticket. They are getting in and seeing what happens. A lot of that depends on how much money you put in. And here's another thing you have to think about. As you take profits, what's your plan with the money that you're making? Are you going to reinvest it? Do you need it for something in life? You have to answer these questions. So what I like to do is when I enter a trade, when I enter an asset, I like to create a document or maybe even a spreadsheet for that particular document. And then that way you can go and look at that as the price continues to go up or down. You know what your plan is, right? So have different price levels where you want to take profits. The other thing you can look at and say is, okay, I put $1,000 in here. I am willing, and again, everybody's different. I am willing to wait until this 5X's, let's say, for example, in order to get my initial out, right? Or I am willing to wait until this 2X's or 3X's. No matter what, have a plan, create a strategy, because here's what happens. When the chart starts moving up like crazy and you're just seeing your portfolio gain value, in the moment, it's hard to take profits because you think it's just going to go up forever. But eventually there will be a pullback. Right now, I know it's going against the grain. Everything's out the window, right, with Luna Classic, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't slowly drip profits along the way here. And listen, number one, enjoy this, right? We've got a big month of September. Of course, we're going to learn a lot more about the 1.2%, burn on buys and sells. Many of the centralized exchanges now are getting on board. Staking went live in late August, and we'll continue to see this community reconfigure and rejuvenate this chain. And in doing that, we'll create new use cases. I think that's really the next big step, right? So to end the video, As we have catalyst, as we have new information, you can adjust your profit taking strategy along the way. You don't have to do it once and then set it and forget it. Things change, right? And as things change, adjust your profit taking plan along the way. So that's what I've got for you here in this video. Let me know what you think about all this down below. Thank you so much for popping in. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Man, Luna Classic. I'll have a lot more content from different angles here in this throughout this day, and enjoy. And subscribe to the channel too down below. Appreciate it. I also have a bunch of links down there if you want to join our private community. It's $20 per month. You can test it out, cancel at any time. We've got a great, great community, and we'd love for you to join. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.